Hi everyone, today I'll walk you through an automated workflow built using Power Automate Desktop, designed to extract car sales data from a website, organize it in an Excel file, and display it in a dashboard. The goals of this project is to set up an 8-panel dashboard to graph sales trend and list top smart features, top 20 intelligent cars by ADAS, and top 20 EVs, and to record time taken to generate the dashboard. Now, let's dive into a quick demo to see how the output looks like. Our first step is to make sure we have a clean environment for automation. In order to do this, the code checks if Google Chrome or Excel is already running, which you can see here in these statements. If process Chrome is running and if process Excel is running. And if they are, the code will automatically terminate these processes to avoid any potential conflicts during automation, which you can also see here. Terminate all processes with the name Chrome and terminate all processes with the name Excel. Next, the code launches a new Chrome browser and navigates to a specific URL, which I have already provided over here. Right after that, the code will launch Excel and open the destination file, which has already been preset here. This Excel file will store all the data that we will extract in the following steps, and it will create an 8-panel dashboard. Then, a loop begins, which you can see here. This loop will iterate once for each month of the year which is already passed. In each iteration of the loop, the code will convert the loop index to an integer value, which is over here. Following this, a case selection statement, which you can see here, switch case, will decide which Excel worksheet to activate and which variable to set based on the current month. For instance, if the index is 1, the worksheet of the latest month will be activated. In this case, it's June. And if it's 2, the worksheet of the second latest month will be activated. In this case, it's May. This organizes our data by month and ensures everything goes to the right place. Next, the code handles the data. The code will subtract the loop index from the current month to get the current date for each worksheet, then format this date as month year, for example, June 2025. And this happens over here. And here's an example, May 2020. This formatted date will be used in our data extraction and Excel writing steps, which we will see later. Now comes the core of our automation. The code will click through the web page to navigate to the correct section, in this case it's June 2025. Then we run different subflows for each car segment, like SUVs, EVs, sedans, MPVs. Each subflow repeats the same steps, which we can explore over here. So you can see that in the SUV subflow, the robot clicks on the relevant section, which is here, corrects the date, which is here, and then it extracts lists of the models, price range, and sales volume for each model. Then it writes this data into the correct columns and rows in our Excel file over here. And the same happens over here. The robot clicks on the relevant section, in this case it's new energy or EV, clicks on the relevant date, extracts the data, and writes the data to an Excel worksheet. And this process is repeated in all the other subflows. This modular approach makes it easy to adjust which data we collect and where we store it in the spreadsheet. For each segment, whether it's SUVs, EVs, sedans, or MPVs, the code will extract the data into an Excel file in the respective tab for the month at the appropriate cells, which we will be able to see here. So for Jan, it has extracted into the appropriate cells, and it has done the same for Feb, March, April, and so on. I have used a simple VLOOKUP function to populate information to the year-to-date table, which you can see here. VLOOKUP. And here's the year-to-date table. I have also set up an A3 dashboard of simple bar graphs to give the top 10 sales by OEM, top 10 sales by NEV models, top 10 SUVs, top 10 sedans, and top 10 MPVs. I have also set up tables for the top smart features, top 20 intelligent cars, and top 20 EV cars. This dashboard is linked to the YTD database and therefore is also auto-generated. This entire process takes around 13 minutes to produce data for 6 months.